My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood.
What makes a great composer who they are? Is it the ability to capture the emotion of the scene and express it in an honest and powerful way? Is it simply there to complement the visuals and general mood, provide some sort of atmosphere the scene requires? With Thomas Newman, these distinctions have always been one and the same. His scores have always had this sort of atmospheric quality to it, infused with emotionally charged, powerful melodies. Although his work on movie scores over the years have changed, I strongly believe American Beauty was one of his earliest examples of his now known style. So what makes this score so effective? Let's talk about it. The first scene I want to highlight is near the beginning of the film. Listen to how there's this sort of atmospheric quality to it, and there's a story being told without words.
Available. You know, you don't always have to wait for me to come to you.
Oh, great. So now it's my fault?
I didn't say that. It's nobody's fault. Jenny, what happened? We used to be pals.
There's this sense of unknown dread. At first, it's clearly because we don't even know what's looking at them through the window, but once we do, there's still this lingering sense of unknown because we don't know who this is or what their intent is. The piano tells us the story, but what I find especially so unique is that if you listen closely at just the right time, it sounds like a wind instrument, played almost like a whistle. To me, and I don't claim to know the composer's intent, but it sounds lonely. A whistle in the right circumstance can be considered a lonely activity because it only requires a single person's voice. At least that's my thoughts. Another great theme in the movie, featured various times, is the music we hear when Lester daydreams about Angela. It's designed to sound like it has no melody, but rather something that has no beginning or end, just a continuous moment in time, almost tribal or primitive-like. Pay extra close attention to some unusual instrumentation he implements in here as well. In particular attention, what sounds like a drill or other mechanical instrument being turned on, which is of course no doubt the composer attempting to kind of vocalize Lester's mind reacting that way. Now I'll warn you, this next scene may appear a little risque, but it's one of the more tamer uses of the theme in the movie, so just bear with me.
Nice suit. You're looking good, Mr. Burnham. Last time I saw you, you looked kind of wound up. Ooh, is that root beer?
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Remember Angela?
Yes.
Out of all the composers of film scores over the years, Thomas Newman has always been one of my favorites. I've always been convinced that music speaks to me in ways that I cannot understand. The music I choose to listen to when I am feeling a certain way shows me how I view that piece of music or artist. Thomas Newman has always had a place in my mind when I feel something is close at heart, but tragically confused or lost. You see, to me, scores are more than just music made for the images on screen. To me, they tell the stories of our lives, our relationships, our purpose. Tune in next week for more.